We are at 45 Sea Terrace here in Newport Ridge Estates. This is a gated community in the city of Newport Coast, which is actually encompassed around Newport Beach. We're just a few minutes away from the ocean, great school districts, shopping, dining, everything you want to be, plus the world famous Pelican Hill Resort. This house has got some amazing amenities. Let me give you the stats real quick. So it's 5 bedrooms. It's got a split 2-in-1 to total 3-car garage. It's got amazing curb appeal, very wide lot for the neighborhood. And it does, like many of the homes in higher price points, but not normally in this price point, have some amazing high ceilings. The kitchen has been renovated. It's got some, again, I'm gonna repeat this over and over again. There's a lot of things about this house that kind of live bigger and more high end than the price tag or the actual square footage. I can keep on rambling about this property forever. Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Let's cut to the tour. All right, so we're in the family room of 45 Sea Terrace. You can see the things that this house has that really has been upgraded. This beautiful plaster fireplace with that modern fireplace box. This is what people want, kind of with the floating TV, the sound bar, and the fireplace. This thing gets used a lot. It's a great visual feature as well as a great functional fireplace. The great room here, family room, you can see a double coffee setup, coffee table setup, so it just feels like it isn't being eaten up by the furniture. In fact, just this indoor-outdoor feel makes it feel spacious, functional, and really a cozy room to sit in. You've got a nice area here, which we've set up as a bar. You've got, again, an amenity that isn't a must in every property, but when you have it, it's a nice plus to have. Typically, you'd find a wall between these two rooms, which is the family room and the kitchen. And the unique thing is just the flow of the visibility. So if you're in the family room in the kitchen, you feel like you're part of one conversation. You don't need to be split up and segmented into a choppy floor plan. This home's got some great lighting. It's got this custom lighting in the ceilings, kind of cut into the drywall. It's got this great LED lighting above. As I mentioned before, we've got really chef grade Pro Series appliances, Sub-Zero fridge, Wolf double oven. You've got a 6-burner Wolf range here. Not just a regular microwave, but a steam oven. That's a great item to have. Double pantry setup. Over here, another cool, unique feature. You've got a wine cellar with some great LED lighting. Functional space here. You've got refrigeration drawers. Another wine feature here as well, which is that dual temp Sub-Zero wine fridge. Again, another one of my favorite parts about this house is not one, but both of these bifolding doors here leads you right out to the outside. The house itself, along with the main part of the backyard, 0 steps, 0 transitions, just kind of lends itself to more of that indoor-outdoor feel. Outdoor dining, as you can see, outdoor seating for the bar seating there, barbecue green egg, as I mentioned. This whole covered area is fantastic. If you're out there, if anyone, I love to cook. Everyone knows that our whole team loves to cook. And when you're outside and you're just getting beat down by the sun on a barbecue, it doesn't have the overhang. It's just not that pleasant. This also has a fan, a lighting feature, and more importantly, 2 gas heaters as well, which kind of create that ability to hang out there at night, even if it gets a little bit chilly, more in the winter than the summer here. You've got this raised deck with the chaise lounges and the little cabana there, or the hammock, excuse me. Great spa, perfect pool with some step entry. It just lends itself to that resort style living. Let's walk over and show you the side yard here. So you've got most of all the backyard hardscape here, with the exception of these 2 wood deck systems here. So you've got this little feature here, which is cool. It's a waterfall feature and a fire feature in one. You can see you've got seating right there. Again, kind of lends itself to how big the space of the yard is. And again, this second bifolding door here, it's just so easy to access, so easy to kind of enjoy, have it open almost all year round. That's the benefit of living in this part of the country, this part of OC. It's just beautiful and sunny. Down on this wing of the property, you've got a bathroom which services the bedroom right next to me here. We've got it staged as an office feature. A lot of people want home gyms. You can definitely set that up as a bedroom and convert this to an office. But with the ballet bar and the mirrored walls here, it definitely gives itself, I think it lends itself to a gym, and that's the way it's set up. Again, great access if you want to put a cold plunge outside or access your pool. It's definitely big enough to swim laps, and that's one of the benefits of having the oversized pool. Let's go upstairs. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of it. So I'm in the landing on the upper floor here of 45 Sea Terrace. And again, another unique feature about this property is the unusual staircase. It's kind of like an architectural feature. You don't just have this lower staircase, you've got a split staircase, so that way you could access the formal spaces, which would be the dining room and living room, or the informal spaces like the kitchen and family room. This landing is really kind of a place where I want to talk about some of the things that appeal to me on this particular property. You've got 2 guest suites right over here to my left. One thing that I mentioned, it used to be a Jack and Jill bathroom, and what we did is we had the owners redesign it to a split individual ensuite bath. They've got beautiful stonework, great lit up LED mirrors, great just I think cabinetry that turned into some closet space as well too. And this is probably my, I think, hard to find space that you don't usually get a functional bonus room like this. This is great if you have children, if you want an upstairs TV room, if you want just an oversized office. It's a fantastic flex space. As you guys are gonna walk with me over here, we've got the primary suite. Now, double door entry on this particular property, the doors, the kind of less than ideal builder quality doors were changed out to these custom shaker doors, solid wood. Something cool that the owner did as well too, instead of just doing continual just patterned wood floor, they switched it here to a herringbone pattern, which gives it a little bit of richness since you're in the primary suite. You've got the vaulted ceilings here, which give you a bigger sense of space. To my right over here, we've got the bathroom. Show you the new countertops, new paint, new LED lighting mirror, and the closet system there. This is an old kind of thing that was converted. This was a balcony space, which really wasn't that useful. The previous owners enclosed this, and it's set up as a retreat right now, but in case you really have a need for a much bigger closet system, you could use that space as well. So this house, again, just continually, I'll say it, lives so much bigger than it actually is on paper. I think it's a lot of house for the money. You're in a great neighborhood. It's flat. It's perfect if you wanna not have a neighborhood that is fully hilled or on a lot of elevation changes, whether you've got small children or you just wanna walk. You're adjacent to the hiking trail. You've got multiple parks that are walking distance away. And best of all, right walking distance to our brand new pickleball courts here on the corner of Newport Coast Drive and San Joaquin. It's right at the beginning of Newport Coast from when you transition up San Joaquin. So you're not all the way up the hill or all the way in Crystal Cove. So you're closer to everywhere that you want to be here in Newport Ridge Estates. This is it. We're wrapping up 45 Sea Terrace. Thanks for being with me on this tour.